Imagine waking up one morning, checking your phone, and realizing you just won $50 million. No more alarm clocks, no more Monday mornings, no more worrying about bills, rent, or whether you can afford to go out for dinner this weekend. Just pure, complete financial freedom. Overnight. Now, here's the question most people never think to ask. What happens 5 years later? Because statistically, the answer might shock you. Studies show that nearly 1 in 3 lottery winners declare bankruptcy within just a few years of winning. Some end up worse off than before they won, and almost all of them describe the experience not as a dream come true, but as the most financially destructive event of their lives. And here's the part that really matters. The reason this happens has almost nothing to do with the money. It has everything to do with the mind. Most people grow up believing one thing about financial struggle, that it's a money problem. Not enough income, not enough opportunities, not born into the right family or the right circumstances. But the truth is, most people don't have a money problem. They have a money mindset problem. And until that gets fixed, no amount of money in the world will actually change their financial reality. Here's a concept that changes how you see wealth entirely. It's called your financial thermostat. Think about the thermostat in your home. You set it to a certain temperature, and no matter what happens, the system automatically adjusts to bring the room back to that exact temperature. Your brain does the exact same thing with money. Over years of experience and emotion, your mind quietly builds an internal financial comfort zone. And whenever your actual financial situation moves too far away from that set point, your brain starts working to bring things back to where they feel familiar. This is why someone who grows up around financial scarcity can suddenly receive a huge sum of money and within a few years find themselves right back at zero. Not because they're careless, but because their subconscious definition of normal never changed. And this works in both directions. It's the same reason someone who builds real wealth slowly, through habits, discipline, and financial education, tends to keep it and grow it even after setbacks. Their thermostat is set higher. Now here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just a lottery winner problem. Think about someone who gets a big raise at work. For a few weeks, it feels amazing. Then, almost automatically, their lifestyle expands to match the new income. A nicer apartment, a newer car, more subscriptions, more vacations. Economists call this lifestyle creep. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. Humans quickly adjust to new circumstances and return to the same emotional and financial baseline. More money doesn't automatically make you feel wealthier. It simply raises the stakes of your existing habits. You can hand someone a budget, a savings plan, and the perfect investment strategy. But if their internal relationship with money stays the same, the results usually stay the same too. Because behavior always follows belief. Lottery winners who go broke often believe the money will always be there, so they spend freely, give generously, and stop managing it carefully. Not because they're foolish, but because their mindset never built the infrastructure to hold that level of wealth. So what does this actually mean for you? It means the most important financial work you will ever do isn't picking the right stocks or finding the best savings account. It's adjusting your thermostat. Start by asking yourself one honest question. What does your current financial behavior suggest your internal set point is? Then, start building new normals deliberately. Automate your savings before you can spend them. Surround yourself with people who think differently about money. Keep learning about finance, even when life feels comfortable. Every time you invest instead of impulse spending, every time you let money grow instead of chasing a bigger lifestyle, you're quietly turning the dial on your financial thermostat. Lottery winners go broke because winning the lottery doesn't change who they are on the inside. It simply amplifies it. And that's the real lesson. Wealth isn't a destination you reach when enough money shows up. It's a mindset you build long before the money arrives. So the question was never really what you would do with $50 million. The real question is, what are you doing right now with what you already have?